Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeff Herndon. Julia Thatcher has the night off. City of Wichita not imposing new rental rules, at least for the time being. After hundreds of people packed into council chambers to voice their opinions for and against, councilors voted to table the issue. KSN's Peyton Steiner at City Hall all day today, talking with tenants and landlords about what drove their discussion. Peyton.
Yeah, Jeff, City Council spent nearly 6 hours discussing this topic, and 38 people took the podium during the public comment section. But despite those hours of discussion, nothing ended up passing, and the two topics that were stirring controversy were completely cut from the proposal. The changes would have created a public registry of landlords with 2 or more code violations, add a source of income to the list of protections landlords can't discriminate against, and adopt a code requiring landlords to keep their properties in livable conditions. In the end, the council voted to cut the income considerations and landlord registry from the plan, instead opting to create a task force to further deliberate on livable conditions code. The popular complaint among those opposed to the proposed changes is that these changes are too widespread and don't discriminate between responsible and negligent landlords, despite those in favor pointing out that the language of the changes target repeat offenders, specifically adding landlords with 2 or more code violations in a year.
I think that there should be a registry list of landlords who make repeated violations. It's not something that I think that we need to do as a country, as a society, as a community. Put public notice on people that are trying their best to provide housing and reasonable rents for most of the tenants.
Councilmember Brandon Johnson strongly opposed delaying the vote and cutting the other measures, saying this issue has been in discussion for years and pushing it back even further only hurts those still living in terrible conditions. It was a contentious topic, and some advocates of the original plan said that for landlords, a bad tenant threatens their bottom line, but for tenants, a bad landlord could mean homelessness.
A lot, if not most of these landlords, this is but a second or a third income. I don't have that luxury, and a lot of the folks that speak today on behalf of the tenants don't have that luxury. We're missing work to come here for this. These people don't have a 9 to 5. So that just shows, it shows there's a difference between a hustle and a necessity, and landlords are here to protect their hustle.
There is nothing stopping the task force from considering the item City Council voted to cut, and they will vote again on a new proposal on December 6th. City Council is still going as they work through the rest of their item, but coming up at 10, we'll hear more from City Council members as they explain why they gutted the proposal and tabled it for later. Here for you at City Hall, Peyton Steiner, KSN News 3.